This is Báby TV. Truth and integrity.
Okatakyie Afrifa tiasie. Baby, I will share me and you are watching me. Williams, Randall, Ibu Usman, you people, I'm coming after you.
Oda for mamu nyina kwa Báby TV so ebese say your first time and now subscribe and now like video no comment so aba amaye yedase. Na Kevin Taylor finally will reply Okatakyie Afrifa mensa. Yes, na we dey say Okatakyie Afrifa. Wambo Okatakyie mensa na anka ho. Eti hu abeka se nyo no abata yo no nne kasa. E no fa no so we akwala. We a small boy. I will teach you a lesson. Obe kire ni bibia en ni we fi gala wala babom. Hey, warning pa. Abranti bi nso a Kevin T so be 1 week in your fire no nso se mom. E no mampanyin John Dramani Mahama Independence Day ene se owie ya pum otukwohwe amanfo a wo mo voter esu your friend saying see no waves no aba ma ebubu omo dan no mane nyina kwohwe omo na yenkotie Kevin Taylor.
Has a criminal part to it. And it is not just this criminal. It is also got to do with Okatakyie Afrifa. Now, the reason why someone studied me for a very long time, I started here my journalism, and for some time, I've decided not to respond to people who are less than 40 years. Okatakyie Afrifa is not even 39 years, so Oyakora. He's a young boy. Who life. The things I have seen in my life. So at a point, I told myself, say, I am not going to engage a child. I will only engage people who are close to my age or at my age or older than me. So someone studied me for a long time. I didn't engage that child because on okra osi no obakwan bon blow job da go pa mumusa no ohun bi yenye ni bi da until life ase ne ni na tuatua on oni back eye oni bi. So I told myself I am not going to engage a child. Anything I was studying me because he's younger, he's a kid, he has no experience in life. No, he's less than 39 years. He's like 37 or something. He's a kid. In this I was studying me, I only deal with matured people. But today there's a reason why my boss a small boy anything. He's a kid, he's a child. There's a reason why I made Bonnie Ding on my show. He does not deserve to be on my show. No, never. Because I deal with high profile people, my age group, people who understand life, and I have taken my time to understand, say, maybe I made you in life, the kind of people I sit with and talk to. No, I can't be dealing with a 37, 38-year-old child. No, I don't do that. My trust are level. Now, the reason why I am back to this matter is there is a criminal, there's some criminality involved in this matter, involving this wask boy. Now, my catch the area singing and say, this boy is lower, only 40 years or about 37 years, honestly a child. He's a child. This boy is a child. Time I'm start to see super ma. I'm a first girlfriend. Enemy breaking up. Not Okatakyie Afrifa. Not other whole JSS. So you see the gap between me and him. So it will be a disappointing thing for my JSS girl crowd to see me bantering a child. You get what I mean? Yeah. Intina, you don't see me or you don't hear me mention Okatakyie Afrifa's name or Akora. It's a very little kid with a small dick. What is that? So I don't spend time on children. Now, this boy, your friend, no, a year, Williams and Nefi Sapon. I have said on my show, say, this boy is a criminal. I have asked him only 2 questions. One was a question, and one was just a suggestion for him or a condition. Make a chance to say, Umbra out. Now, Umber den, Umber Ghana for the certification as a doctor. That's all. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't slaughter any man. I didn't fight anybody. It was a simple question, a question that deserved or needed an answer to make a Anefi credible. That's all. Because when you have certification in something, no obi busa yourself our certification betra, that person is indirectly trying to make you credible. He's giving you the opportunity to let the world know, say, I'm partway a doctor. So for me to ask him to even just show his certification that he's a legitimate doctor, no, then it means to say, I am giving you the room to be credible. That was one. And I'm catching to say, he should also come out, say, Onkotna baby, and could be criminal and come say, or buy a business deal be on for John Mahamadin and ye. Sa conversational and the basis of the business conversational. He should just come out and say Kevin Taylor is a liar. John Dramani Mahama Nyama Damfo. I have never sat in any meeting and mentioned his name. Say na Damfo neme inti oninti nipa na omudi sikane bra lomo fambra. This is simple to do. These are two simple things. These are two simple things that anybody who is not a criminal and a thief will be happy to say, let me go out there and let the world know who me nipano. And for this boy not to be able to do that, it should tell you and I, say, I am trying to save lives, because this boy, I currently will be building, and I got to Ghana for be say, oh, a doctor, and I have records of this guy in Kofo Free Sa in the clinic now will be able to go home and die. Yes. So I wasn't just kidding. I knew what I was asking for. And in this criminal called Anefi Williams Anefi Sapon has not been able to tell Ghana for say he is a legitimate certified doctor in Ghana. I came here and I showed the whole of Ghana William Anefi Sapon, Papa, who is involved in William Anefi Sapon's criminality. I let Manfa BBNCO. I told him, say, your father knows about it. Sika boy way Eddie Dream area for through fraud, internet fraud, any packaging. His father, who is an ex-man of God and not Otra, the man knows about it. I went back and I told Ghana for say his mother, who is married to an ex-pastor, the woman is neck deep in Williams Anefi Sapon criminality and in a fraud lifestyle. This woman knows every fraud Nebana committee of Ghana. I didn't hide anything. I pulled all these things out. Senator Ghana for knows that this is not personal. This is something we need to do to save this government and save lives. I went forward and I showed William Anefi Sapon or no any Nuanom pictures, because the Nuanom are involved in this criminality. So I gave the William guy an option. If you want me to stop exposing your family to the world that they are part of your fraud and no criminality, just come out, do a live video on social media, wherever, and let the world know that you are not a friend to Mahama and that you have never sat in a meeting to use Mahama's name to defraud people, say UBC and a gold refinery in Ghana. And secondly, just show your certification. That is all. We were here and Saboy way Anefi Sapon ever release statement said the lawyers catch them say person catch them say they want to sue me because I am defaming him. Even in the letter that he wrote, he was not able to emphatically say through his so-called lawyers that he is a lawyer, he's a doctor. He could not do it. I don't know what lawyers need to so letter no, but be assured a lawyer be only nyanse be abebusa or certification no way. my main financial letter nim na amanfo who say me so me fake lawyer. I don't know what conversation went on, but that did not show in the letter they wrote. I went further to go to the Ghana Medical and Dental Council to ask them about William Anefi Sapon. And Okatakyie said there's nothing about him in their database. They don't have anything like that. I just said, boy, we are a doctor in Ghana. So I have been consistent. I have been consistent about this particular story. I have never changed my words. I've never changed my ways of addressing this young criminal. Now, yesterday I spoke on this matter. Something has happened. That is why today I am saying, I am mentioning Kwame Afrifa's name, even though he's a child. He's a child with a small dick who has never experienced blowjob in his life before. The reason why I am mentioning such a child's name on my show is because this boy, your friend Williams Anefi Sapon, something happened yesterday. A criminal, and what happened, it is going to go down, deep down. It will go through all the process for any person or you're part of this crime. No, I will say imranity. So, team, all right, let my team put this here. My team sent me for a picture when it's the reason why we are doing this. Now, this is Williams Anefi Sapon posing and showing Ghanaians to say he's a doctor. This is his own Equiapim Mampong, his own page. So what stops this boy? I don't know where his Rolls Royce and his Bentleys are, but what I can see, no, maybe a Opel Vectra. So he has posed or the Nyoma Gugunikom Washanta to prove to Ghana for say he's a doctor. All that we are asking for is a certification for almost 2 weeks now. It has become difficult for this young man to come out to say, "Dear Kevin Taylor can obwa my video, minim John Mahama, minfani din enkobu ubia the certification in these two things." So I did not say on one and nam no catch him or a doctor till date. He still has doctor by his name. Now, I mean, come back to this boy's picture. I don't know who he is. Andra, I spoke about this Williams Anefi Sapon, and I told Ghanaians, I am going to make sure I go down to make sure this boy, I'm going to make sure that this young man is arrested and jailed because he has committed crimes upon crimes. And see, when I started a crusade of making sure fake doctors, any fraudsters like this boy, is kicked out of the system, it wasn't personal. It is a series of shows. The group of friends. There's one guy called Randall. I'm going to show you all the group of friends and what they do. When I'm done with this guy, I'm going to bring another person. Now, Andra, this boy called the small dick Kwame Afrifa. Very small dick boy. Kotitiatia Brent here, 37-year-old or 38-year-old kid. Osakura. Before my first girlfriend, na sa Kwame Afrifa boy or primary 2. Osakura. Time I call kid first though. Na boy we Kwame Afrifa. No she bomb. Oh, says specifically, it's a strategic. I mean, find a picture on TV so because he's a child. Now, something happened yesterday. After the year, Andra boy we saw ni we no. Kwame Afrifa picked a phone and called a friend of mine. Ntie story we because this case is going to go all the way to the court. A criminal. And there are evidence to everything I'm saying because it wasn't just a phone call, it was followed with text message from Kwame Afrifa. Kwame Afrifa yesterday picked a phone and called a friend of mine and told a friend to say, Onim, eye abrantie we. And I'm a friend say Onim no, and yana down for no. And Kwame Afrifa a screenshot from his phone, a conversation he had with this boy, reaching out to him about my friend. It's boy when Kwame Afrifa didn't come out chat. Now Kwame Afrifa didn't tell me say oya Quran say ne koti sa usa ondu 40 years inti oya ni bibia to say toddler. It don't say the biana me shano. I just watch him because he's a child. He took a screenshot of a conversation between Ono and his Saboewe and sent to my friend. Now, what happened? And everything I'm telling you, there are documents to it. Screenshot of everything is there. Now, this boy went to Kwame Afrifa and told Kwame Afrifa, say, oh, he had help. But I thought this boy said he was going to court. Now, Kwame Afrifa ni Madame Fono. What Kwame Afrifa did was that Kwame Afrifa called my friend, threatened my friend, and stupidly of him, he sent a chat between him and this boy to my friend, and then later started texting my friend to say, he Kwame Afrifa or my friend in nude pictures. It is my friend in the man kasa or be releasing nude pictures on the internet. Listen, Muntie ni. Kwame Afrifa kwa teketwa. We jiminti. Ocha a screenshot of Oniboy way conversation as evidence to show my friend is say Oniboy way kasa. Now boy we catch and say I am tormenting him. So Kwame Afrifa ena onuna oya kwati boto kwati tieti obetumi abekontokwa. It Kwame Afrifa ne send that conversation. Edem koma madam fono. We jiminti ni refi ne ho. And owie no osa follow up with a text message, WhatsApp text message, blackmailing my friend say ono Kwame Afrifa no, if my friend does not talk to me to pull the plugs, so my friend in the man kasa na me enjoy kronfo way expose na me ya na ono Kwame Afrifa no oma ye adwuma ko hu madam fo no the naked pictures into obe finding ways to release the naked pictures on the internet. Unless say madam for nene me makasa na mi mejai ejuma na me ye no. So my friend, to being very smart and intelligent, took screenshot of every conversation and everything Kwame Afrifa sent. And anytime I can just say Kwame Afrifa oya kwara na adwini so na ne koti so enti obuboma ayana ne refi no ho. Also, my cousin, if you're not 40 years, I don't engage you. Also, me TV is so cramped, me fan so because he's still a child. Our akuma problem, our heart problem, Kwame Afrifa, he can die any day on TV. I have saved Kwame Afrifa's life twice. Me, and he knows. I have saved his life twice, but I won't do that again. Na koma edani mu onim se enye papa Kwame Afrifa betuma twahwe wo TV so social media obewu inti wona chi a wako asa na okọ na I pity him and I pity the little tiny string in front of his thighs. I pity him because he looks like a walking dead. So I want people to understand my friend is going to take this case up to the Ghana Police Service, the crime unit. A formal complaint is going to be made. Now, Kwame Afrifa, anybody we should understand, say, me a call. I don't back off like that. And he cannot blackmail my friend. Because you telling my friend, say, ononema ankasa na menjai kwasia we asamuka, wo Kwame Afrifa, in your own words, in your own text message, you will release. You have worked hard to get my friend's naked picture. Now my friend already know you way. When was the last time I who said my friend and all producing me show we? When was the last time I Kwame Afrifa who said Madame for Neti Haye show we are kwasia? an official complaint is going to be made because this is criminal. This is criminal. You are blackmailing somebody all because you think, say, you are above the law. Get ready to face the law and get ready to run through court for the rest of your life. So they be a mekachemo. They be a na mekache Ghana for where you were Jimmy. Okay? This afternoon, Kwame Afrifa kofa another different number because timer or send some message in the command madam for we no ohun say we din kwasi asem and no block line no. This afternoon and okofa another phone number and or send a text to my friend's phone. Kwasi abema oda obachi. Kwasi ade awo ye no. A 37-year-old boy. But not TV is not about age Ghana for. You are a child. You have a heart problem. Oh, anything that means wakuma etsa. You have a tiny heart. This is what he's doing now. He went to get a new line, and right now we know the person who owns this chip, and that person is going to be called. Okay? Mojin say, what is happening? A joke, Kwame. Hi there. You can look for that person on the internet, please. Thanks for sharing them with me, stranger. That is the response, Madam Fono de sending no. The pictures be sending Madam Fono no delete here say that is your video. If you don't stop Kevin from going on air, we will put the video out. And Madam Fono catch them say, hi there. You can look for the person on the internet, please. Thanks for sharing them with me, stranger. That is what my friend told Kwame Afrifa in the group. Wask, no. This is the new number they got. And I'm going to say, okay, good luck. Now, thank you. And good luck with you and Anefi. That is what my friend sent Kwame Afrifa and his group. And about back, your shame will befall you soon. Just keep your fingers crossed. So it is the blackmail. Kwame Afrifa. So, who say we didn't quite accept no, and I'm going to a different chip with some name be. I'll show you. Then he went on. Say, go deal with your problem. My friend laughed and said, say, go and deal with your problem. It's a mature human being. And I'll say, okay. And the Madam Fonotroy said, the law and the cybercrime unit works. I don't do social media banter with people I have fed. That is the response my friend gave. So right now the idea and say, Sir Williams no wakofa Kwame Afrifa. Na onim se Kwame Afrifa Jimmy. So right now no the Williams and Kwame Afrifa no, they are going to answer questions. Okay? They went ahead. Is that you in the video? So they sent a video and I'm deleting here and they sent some screenshot. Oh, are you not the one in the video? Because they think they can threaten my friend. Kwame Afrifa say he can blackmail my friend for my friend to tell me, say, hey, Kwame Afrifa so when you videos in men koka a yedien, men koka a yet Williams asem. I am doing this because I want him to understand whatever he has, he should release it. Because you have already told my friend in the WhatsApp chat that you have naked videos and then you are going to release it. Anything and the me both deal with me show so Kwame Afrifa release the videos. So when you go ahead, my friend says, okay, good luck. Then my friend said, thank you and good luck with you and Anefi. Then your shame. So it's the same thing. When you go to the latter part, this is the number. Number Edian was a Kim K. In fact, this is the name connected to the number. The person who registered this number is called Shaibu. Made in the picture, but Shaibu Usman. This man. Nipana ya registered number we won the dimuno. Ni din ede Shaibu Usman. Team, is that him? So number way And Kwame Afrifa, any Williams mo, use it to blackmail my friend. Because my friend will quail in and call me and say, Kevin, please. But my friend is clean. Enti me din kama Kwame Afrifa tiasie. Me ma Kwame Afrifa tiasie. Baby a wo hwe me and you are watching me. Williams, Randall, Usman, Shaibu Usman. You people, I'm coming after you. And the law is going to be applied. The law is going to what? The law is going to apply. At least I have, or my friend has evidence, a chat between Ono and Kwame Afrifa. And at least what Kwame Afrifa said in that chat. So there's we don't have to do much. Kwame Afrifa needs to prove. He needs to provide everything that he has said. Also, time because you are a kid with a small dick. And so I see you like a little chicken. Kwame Afrifa, you are a child. You are 38 to 37. You are a child. We are correct. We need to be age of TV, so you are a child. I am going to make sure that you, Williams, when you Kwame Afrifa, the law will apply, and my friend will make sure that blackmail way. This is a criminal act because my friend is not part of my production. I have hundreds of friends around the world. You cannot blackmail some innocent person and think, say, a criminal like Williams will get away with murder. I have opened up and I am ready for war. But there's one thing I want to tell Kwame Afrifa. I will take something precious from you. Listen to me. I will take something precious from you. And that thing I'll take from you, you will never be happy again. Kwame Afrifa, I'm saying this on my show. Obe sansio, obe nom, untumi mene. The person chill will do we say. And you understand what life is. Obe frɛ wo yere sɛ on sansio ma wo. Entumi ntra wo minimum. All along, I saw you as my kid brother. Every time I saw you like my kid brother. So I didn't really want to react to you because minya odimechi unin age pet. Yeah, minya odimechi unin age pet. Until I saw you every time as my kid brother, Kwame Afrifa. And even I wasn't responding to you. You're a child. But you have bitten more than you can chew. You have incriminated yourself. You are a criminal. You think you can blackmail people. Me say, I've opened the doors. I am ready for war. And say, when I hear somebody mention my name, now I'm responding. I have a reason, and I have time for every single thing I do. Inti officially. A 37-year-old boy, who you were 1990, Kwame Afrifa, you were a 90 kid. 37, you were a child. Kwame Afrifa, you are young. The things I have seen in life, about life, you have not been close to that. You were born just 1990. Junior high school. Do you know the year I finished junior high school? But I'll cut you into pieces to use you as an example and I'll allow the law to do that. Me say, the best sense you amount. Nobody's going to touch you, and nobody is going to approach you. Why should anybody? Why should? And the last American, Kwame Afrifa no likes no. I will never in this life tell anybody to attack you. Why? Why would you know with spinal cord at chair? Why should anybody attack you? Nobody. And I will even speak against anybody who tries to lift a finger at you. Even the NDC government. If I even hear say Obi Abetatawa, I will speak against the person because you are not worth it. What do you say we for toilets? You are not worth it. What do you say we for Bini? Flat. And see, nobody is going to be radical. Nobody is going to attack you. Nobody is going to lift a finger over my dead body. But I say I sense you am to me no. So me, I am ready. The insults can come. I don't care. But you cannot blackmail anybody in Ghana. You are a criminal. Kwame Afrifa, we are Chrome 4. Williams is a criminal or you're Chrome 4. Randall is a criminal or you're Chrome 4. Usman, now more than the number, send this text, no? He's also a criminal. At least, Kwame Afrifa, dear, you have clearly given my friend evidence that you are a blackmailer. Sure, you cannot face me. You twerps, kwara, 90 born. Then you share Senegal 92. I feel that you Senegal 92, Yashebi. Italian 90, Yan Yashebi. I am telling you, 1986 African Cup of Nations, Yan Yashebi. You are just a child. We are kwara. Yahuni are fainting a man for doing say yam kwara. So tia break by mama watch. The law will apply. And every Ghanaian will get to know. I'm not doing this because of numbers. No. I have paid my dues for Ghanaians. I have done my job to bring Mahama to power. If I get one person watching me, I am fine. Because my job was to kick NPP out of power. I don't need numbers. Miracle. When I come on social media, I don't need numbers. Because I have a TV that covers the whole of Africa. I don't need numbers. I have a radio. I have 8 channels on social media. I don't do this because of numbers, matra numbers. A man who can pay $5,000 a month to put TV on without advertisement does not need numbers. You need to get that in your head. A young man who can pay $5,000 a month for TV to play without any commercial, he doesn't need numbers to prove himself. No. I have no competition with anybody in Ghana. I am bigger than any media house. And nobody can run a show on 12 platforms and still run the numbers I run. Nobody in Ghana. You know why? Because the people who watch me, they know I respect their intelligence. I am going to tell you, you have committed a crime and you pay for it. Wherever you are on this planet, you pay. Kwame Afrifa. You think you can blackmail people, eh? You think you can use those things to intimidate people? Oh, menka kwasia we asemu biem. Intimidate emewiwe. Wabodam. Me say why then? Wabodam. We're 90 kid. 1990 ya wo. We are bema for sure better TV so catch them for year ya wo. Small boy. But metu hinimu enwi akire wo. Me see me ekobedu metu hinimu win na me di akire wo. Na ma kire wo amwate ase se ewiase. So okoto sa akwara atija ho bobesia sa akwara no we dangerous. Andra me hu say uti social media team show so pieces be me hu on TikTok. You are insulting your production team. Adena wemba me say na ma so serious be what bodam. What you say a joke? You think what you see here is a joke, right? Nanka a joke asan ko bi a yebi. You think the solid sound you are hearing in your ear, the picture quality you are seeing, you think it's a joke? I know the 3 people who are sponsoring your show. One year NDC or a Tenny, you know. 2 people MPP for. I know them. I know. I know everything. Into me, I know so many things in Ghana. I know the people who gave you money for that thing you have built. 3 people, Baku NDC or a 10 and a 2 NPP people, they gave you money. And you be from Omokra Brom was women. Whoa. So sometimes I watch you people and I laugh. So I don't know what you now we do producers attempt. So our boys don't do it, you know. Omunye papa o meja hot sabua. I'm telling you. Come in a deal omunti no do it chi elpos and kramine. I don't know when you Makota, you don't even understand what you are doing. You think video card and about production, and also. How much resource do you have? Do you even understand what you are doing? Or sound they said you're changing time. Do you know? I can direct you how to even make what you are doing solid. Just part the room well. Make sure you have enough resource. And your video card can see how and I say you have good sound. How much resource do you have? The room you sit in, what the TV are telling you say studio. Do you know how much investment goes into this? That is why there's a difference between my production and majority of the productions you watch. You think it's a joke? It is not. You don't understand what you are doing. What is studio Kasadi said, you think it's a joke? We started from somewhere. We worked so hard to get this quality. We work so hard. It involves a lot of sacrifice and a lot of commitment and truth. You can't just sit behind the mic and think, say, you need to have knowledge about everything in your studio. 1990. 1990 now, Kevin Taylor. 90. Then you share 86 what a African couple. I bet the Pele. Italian 90 near Jinim. US 94 near Jinim. Sometimes you're near 2 bets. Shit. When maybe I free ba. Your boy age now you mess so. The see. Italian 90 near Jinim. US 94. Lalas near Jinim near Shebi. Baggio. Roberto ba. Sometimes now mo ankwasi afo na mo tu hwe wiem. You are a child. I don't want to waste my time on you. You are a young kid. 1990. You are just a child. I say, you di official, yeah, independence a check. Now, and at the Kudientia Independence Day, yeah, no, a Jubilee House, no. And Chese Abia Ghana, Sebio, or no, your president, no. Ghana na ondo Ghana. And I say, Ebu and Onima, your independence, no. Nemum, Ahuhiambra, ye womb, any or mine, baby, a G or mine free ya. MPP are buying, I say, ye sick as some. Ghana for a charge a draw, a man for ebre. You ma isikasem aqua pay, or say, or nina buying now who say, Sika a year, MPP are buying. Any embaya abako SN or Independence Day uno or say a drum pempen sobia a year or mine Ghana or no air president no your fire one journey they started a say and I say ye who say a year or my way no or say to me sika at the bo or my way bra if you say a year sika sema omobeto ye as NDC no na now the danko ekufuado any MPP abino I say ye sika sem na omo de akoma pa ene ba ye into the omo person we say eye nyome bia e ma Ghana ye tu sika gu a emfaso maso nyome bia ye ya sebio emfa eye ye sika sam engina na so wa ne na ban afa omo wadwene hu say omo betumi atete nyoma bi so ama sebio sa nyoma no ye bekoso aye nanso ye beye no sebio eye de eye on a low budget je beye no se ne beye a ye hu beso into see ye beka ya eye afia etwami 2024 no yekoye eye independence anniversary ewo ho no na na danko ekufuado aban eyi Ghana for sika 15 million Ghana cedis o de kwatiti sika ni ma 150 billion trillion ena ekufuado tamaye o de call water regional eye omo water region kwa na nsu afọ ma na omo pe baby ada ekufuado ama omo bi afia eba ye ansana eye 2023 asana eba 2024 so no na na danko ekufuado etam Ghana sika 13.7 million cedis tete Ghana sika no $130 billion cedis pay and omo tam ye and omo de be ye eye Independence Day o se sa sika we nyina ye huso mfaso and intina on na aban NDC aban etna sika said dabi Independence Day ne hia sebio oman we de o se edi awoda ma ewiase nyina hu se sebio ada we na ye ye fa ahodie into ne de ontoto na se Independence Day ni ade bia oda ho gidi se e wo se sebio Ghana se oman no yedi na mom de afi we one na aban ene Ghana fo dwene ho a otie Ghana fo ne se ye ni sika inti omayetam Independence Day ni ba Jubilee House ena enim ho omo hihye nyoma nkonwa ma eye ex president ni emu nchichide eba ye a omo nyina betena ase a within an hour and two no omo tumi yeye na ose de eye nenije wo mu nyina ne se sika ende omo seye no enduru 1 million Ghana sika ye de ye Ghana's independence 68th independence anniversary ende no enduru 1 million Ghana, meaning 99.9% of sika na na dan kwekufuado say no as we speak today no Mahama eyuzi sa sika nimu eye uyi ekufuado sika na enduru 1 million Ghana ena ode ye Mahama ne NDC aban sebio aboa Ghana enya wanwa se ende ye Independence Day yanti sa akore bi atwa ahwe enya wanwa se ende ye Independence Day yanti se soja di bi atwa ahwe enya wanwa enya wode se ende ye Independence Day yanti se eye sebio fire service ni bi atwa ahwe sa na John Mahama eka moma yenhwe ye ho na ye obi broni be se we should cut our coat according to ye niankasa ye ho ye size it was ende independence no a new era sebio Ghana for ntia se ye bedi afida ye be independence no nanso ye be hwe ye ho ye sika da ho ene ye bra ansana yatam sika ase no into ne de oje independence ni di pa o support say ye independence no na emom de ende ye no moma ye nyina ye nsua say ye kɔ enim no oman wei ye betete nyoma bi so na yetume sie sika na sebio ye da eden ye da kyekere ye man eno ena John Dramani Mahama oye president of Ghana no ode eye nano asem etudwa ende na time om ye independence eye anniversary program ni wie na endi 10 minutes ena John Mahama kra obia se osre mo eye awonafo sebio om ye Ghana fo na insuo eye epo no sebio na emem eye omomote epo na no enti wate se insuo di bi sebio aboewura manfo fie ama bebia nipa na tete no sebio insuo no etu omo enti John Mahama oti sa asem no na independence anniversary no eye wia no omo wie ya na ose Ghana fo se osre omo opese otua na mon no okodien okovolta region na sebio odi nani gani kotu eye de ato Ghana fo efise omo wo ho ene sebio omo volta region ene bebia insuo no edi omunya no omo so sebio omo to ene omo taxes ena ama ono sebio bebi ogina no ogina inti ontumi mbu omo animfia ontumi disrespect omo ontumi nya selective towards omo brea omo kom inti omo wie independence anniversary na no oyi eye atade white ni gu ho ena okache Callistus say okofiaba okoye na Madam Lodina so eyi atade foforo man say yen ntem John yen ntem ko awonafo no ho ko ne ko hwede esi na omo ye nipa omo ye Ghana fo omo nti enende ye waha inte ho ena eye Mr. Mahama ema na yire case no ka say I am going to the Volta me na me president metuma tena ha asoma minister nanso me pese me amekọ na me di mani ko hu na sebio Ghana fo omo to abama me a omo Volta region ehu se omo opanyini bia ana omo ampanyini bia obu omo edo omo sebio onye yiyimu enti omo enti John Dramani Mahama owie anniversary na ena sebio okọ eye ho okọ Volta region ena okọ hwe ne niso ade de ato Ghana fo a omutua tax enti wo hwa John Dramani Mahama ekọ ye no so no osaka asem bi kire eye omo ho no nani kokun ye no sebio ne yemu twa no okase asem esi de ato Ghana fo wankasa ato awonafo wankasa ato nkofo bi a omo awonamemu a ebi anto amame efrise okọ awonamemu a NPP fo nya vote wo ho NPP fo wo omo chairman fo wo ho NPP fo omo general secretary fo omo te awonamemu enso John Mahama koye no ose wabechia awonafo wabechia eye de eye Volta region fo omo hia asem ena ene hia asem inti John Mahama ko Volta region no wankase me maba efrise awonafo ni bi omo to ma minti na maba ose maba efrise moto aba se Ghana fo maame na mo problem a atomo no the same problem atomi oyenyansafo onya kwase ampanyi onye Jimmy for onjina enkasa mfiri ne to okasa se onyansani president a onim nyansa into Okachie mo se maba ende de wahye emrato won nyina ne se John Mahama ko de okohu ye no etwa ne nsunum mom yanhwe de John Mahama ko ye a okohu ye na yentoa eye enkomo no so Mahama ye wie eye program na yere ka say John ko Ghana for asem ne hia wo omunti ne ye wa ha na John Mahama sesa ne ho oyi white ne boboye obobo the fine and odugu wodrup azarugaza mesre oyi atade white no na o ma sharaf mu so mu na opuru mu na otu mu na obobo de say e dey be obobo blanket to school no na mo kesi eni na mo kesi eni na mo kesi eni na ye twe na John Mahama hye na wodrup mu na oyi na oyi jeans na oyi de oyi long sleeves ka ho na o send dem e kọ awonafo no ho e di mani akohu de wo ho into ono ankasa koye when your friend penyini leader we onya kwasea wo we onya hantan wo we ohu Ghana for bi say omo ye different because ebi anto amado omo na omo di John Mahama chi wo ho no bebre to ma MPP as John Mahama or your president for Ghana into do no so da bi e was say me make sure say sa asem we ayesi me tu one amon into dia na John Mahama ye John Mahama ahye eye the finance minister and the ogina ne na so aka kire Mr. Atoforsen said the President, John Dramani Mahama, has directed the Finance Minister to fund phase 2 of the Blekusu Sea Defense Project to curb flooding. He announced this during a visit to Agavezi in the Volta region, where a tidal wave has displaced hundreds. Into a one ojina and naso kachre the Finance Minister said, "Sa tidal wave na sebio etu nkofo epona ebebo eye nipa na oyetu enipa no. O say omo ye phase 1 no ansa na mo free power." Nana do danko ekufo do ne nkwasiafo ya entakrammo yi ba yi omo ntumi anya bibia afiri se omo hu awonafo so omo gimi John Mahama and the wagina na so Okatakyie finance minister say onye sika available sa phase 2 eye sa wall na ye beto na epono aso kye ne bepema na asan akọ epono mu no wa finance minister say finance minister no empe sika ni manim he ya na sebio onto sa wall no na awonafo a omo wo eye Volta regional ebi MPP NDC, CPP, UPP, KKK. Omo ya Ghana for no sebio omo so ebenya omo ho sebio omo so omo obra ebekoyie. John Mahama ne eye Ketu South for ekasa omo a sebio eye insuo no efa omo a e displace omo a sisia no omo so no nyomemu aye den no. Okachiro omo say Nyankopon eye ne bibia pepepe. Nana do danko akufo ade ne MPP for baaye na nka so omo ye war no phase 2 no any phase 1 nyina na sebio achichide di wusu a bibia besi bia ye nketenkete se jimini di wusu a bibia eyebufuo se ojimifo a ne senya edi wusu a de bia no onka nyansasem na ose ono waba obama Ghana for wamba ma nipa bi into ose sa war na e wo se yeto no ose ye bekan budget obeka kire finance minister se onfa sika ontwe sika nto ho na ensiwa ose Ketu South for omo ana insuo no epamo omo ese omo dwumadie ese omo dan a sebio yetu omo kakra efri insuo na no a ne ekopetena bia fofra ma omo na aban eye MPP aban na na do danko ekufu ado ne ba omi ankwasiafo di anim a omo hu awonafo so no mo gimi a omo gya omo life ma omo no o se sa nyoma na omo ye no kra na etan obema finance minister ne de sika ato ho budget we mu na eye resettlement e dan fofra omo besi eyi nipa mo makotere ma nipa ada asori akọ adwuma amana onya asumdwe no o se eno so o de beka ho into Okatakyie Ketu South for say or your president for all or your Ghana president or no onim say MPP for pa ewo NDA ewo Ketu South nanso enye NPP ni NDC ntino baaye eye Ghana fo ntino baaye into odo a owoma Ghana ene Ghana ni bia no ono onhwe party colors or so make sure say asem wey say si was antase kura ankobeko ho say si wo bono ankobeko ho esi wo Wagadugu nkobeko ada Wagadugu nkan ho esi wo eye de mampurisi fo kroma ankobeko o si Ghana fo ene to abama no onye yiyimu onye jimifo onye kwase bi batietia onye jimini a okasa free no to na emom odwene oye majansafo onim se Ghana fo eto abama no se omedi omo so enti de obetumi aye aboa Ketu South fo no ode emra ene asem ato se finance minister ndi so na sebio ye nuanom a omo so ye Ghana fo a omo tua to a omo Ketu South no omo so befa omo ntoma pa efra John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic ene kasaye now mama yanko enim ni ndwam There's another story here. Me person me come one some share with you. 24-hour economy no gigim esi. Ya catch them. 24-hour economy. Economy ya catch them. And ejebo ejana bedu. You say government to release funds for industries under 24-hour economy. Trade Minister. Madam Trade Minister and John Dramani Mahama you know. Mamia sebio nisua de ekode. Sebio onim de oye. Why politics a check. Sebio or started politics na MPP picks the be started politics. Eya hobrasie eni die ene osompa or dia som NDC ene John Mahama aban intended John Mahama asama no another den positioner ono na ebehwe a trade so e Ghana and wato nanum tuo o say aban NDC aban John Mahama dan no Ghana fo nyina aban no 24-hour economy policy obuka say omo ba sebio enyenhye na mom senior policy ni beko no ebeya akono ema Ghana fo e de sebio omo ndwuma abehya ase. I also tell you say 24-hour economy no John Dramani Mahama ne NDC forecast say enyenhye na mom no se wo ye dwumadie ana ankrankra na se wanka se wo pese aban so nsa aban so sene aban boawo e wo light bill mu aban boawo e wo sene wo dwuma ne begina ne naso aban boawo e wo sene sebio tax no ye bete wo de so kakra efrisa o join 24-hour economy policy na ende ejebo ejanya bedu aban se on show bia o se wo ye eye ankrankra na wo ye dwumadie na wo pese wo bia wo dwumam wo fa nipa mo na wo boa MDC 24-hour economy na you see aban etwa sika fotuo bi ato ye the báby support companies private and public companies are omo pese omo edi omo ho beji 24-hour economy nim enyenhye John Mahama ne NDC fo an kan kire obi ase ehye o say se wanga sa wodi weni toto fom na wo hwe de ekọ no na sebio indwuma nkronkro ekọ na se omo ankasa start de omo ho no mo de aban eya omo efrise omo join 24-hour economy no ebeye se wankasa no wode wuti ebeshem na sebio wadwuma no emu bia wobetuma fa nipa dodo so adwuma na waye adwuma ema na che bratinti adwuma wobetuma ye no imprensa so se ne beya wobetuma fa nsa bebre na Ghana so imebu na ye pe adwuma aban kwantumi fo bia se ne eye de ankrankra so ebetuma afa imebu no dodo na omo so enye adwuma no inti ende minister na ba minister ne say eye 24-hour economy no ye twa sika po de ato ho wo ye eye ankrankra adwuma na se o pesika e ma ban so wasene e ma 24-hour economy policy no wa be ye eye part of it na wadwuma gina ma wo tuwa for Ghana fo adwuma aye adwuma e ma emra na kwa enim a wo the right to also apply intejebo de genya bedu enyenhye obi anforce obi a but sebio uti krom na sebio hu se ye de eye nantwie akohye Yakubu fi a fefe na efe se wo hu Yakubu ba na wo ne bebo abom efise se wo ne bebo a na bo ne koto Yakubu fie wa wo so ko se kotam bo na ebia de twetwe nantwinam no ne ama wo ne ti se fa ko ma amenye nkwan enti ebeye se wo hu se ye se ende sika foto bi da ho a ye de be support 24-hour economy no wo ye adwuma na se wo hia mmoa na pese wo bia wadwuma nim wo fa Ghana fo mo na se sebio eye adwuma wo ye no wutumi bia time nim na wadwuma ye no time no ekọ nkane a it is best for you to start thinking to be part of the 24-hour economy policy. Inti aye minister na kasa, oma ye ready, omo boabo sika no, foto ne da ho, uye ready a, fa uti behyem na ye nyina ye mboa na ye nkyekere Ghana enko nenim. Wei ene asempa John Mahama ne NDC for the aba. Oye Ghana ni na se weti asem we ayasema ede. Apeke enje se apeke no, make sure se oka bass no ho, se ne be ya ye koduru a, medi nka bube. Me say, sa woti zongo anasa wuti area bi na se Alhaji Yakubu ne ba Sani Ibrahim otane ne bobo na se ohun se ye twi nantwi ase de akowura Alhaji Saliku ni fie na se o bobo one eye ne ba Ibrahim mo bobo na se bo no koto eye Alhaji Saliku ni fie a sebio se ne ba Ibrahim koche bo na ubedi ne chia koche bo no se mu wura ho a ebia Alhaji Salifu behu aka se amwako o maame wo ho ende nantwi nan fa koma o maame. It is what is a 24-hour economy aba. Na se ye nyina ye se ye mra e foto da ho na ye mmoa ma aban ne mfani pa e wo se oye den odi hu jim efise se Salifu rafie na we ndi na chi ewura ho na ye ka main gate tum a ende e ye wara wo wara. In the 24-hour economy na ba Ghana fo moma ye mfa ye hu jim enye nhye na mom ebeye se wo so beboa ma oman we egina ne na so ye dwudwam ai eye impreko na kasa. impreko ni bia kasa impreko ni bia kasa sama ka chem say ade efu owiase ade efu owiase ne nyamenyom worship impreko bia kasa wakasa impreko bia kasa ma ohim adustin impreko bia kasa wakasa sanderiabo impreko bia kasa ma ohim ayedin onyame do odo owo ma impreko enti na yewaha worship the efo enye din adum impreko kasei amadum ashemeneuma sende yabo impreko bia kasa wakasa preko bakwa kasa moshim ayedin worship efu krakeke sata de ekoso de ma menom omo da 207 mu otechiman omo ko fantos omo bre ne omo download ya ma menom obeko techiman station omo da na you download akasa impreko ni bia akasa moshim aye ha nyina edin no my ya ma menom omo friend tuma entontom wi omo driver for ne biam 207 for no omo amakrubom meter da driver so twetwa bi wada ene download impreko bia akasa impreko no aba bekasa odo preko do woya wuhia enye ready be so the worship the obo all right mama didwem worship efu kura ade efu owiase de worship yene ya toto worship ni ade imre bi ko di ga bi echi kwa asore na me kwa asore no za gali me ne gere ne maame ai asebu ya che e ya gere oti obeti obekai young man I feel gero ena gere ne maame so o krife gere no so o feel me ba say no krife timi nka hwe one day mo hanom so o mo kwa asore membra e ko bedu we didn't get more deal. And I'm so okay, well, since you've seen the Troy, or say when the dwarf is shot, the punch is serious. Ain't he? And when I'm drinking one, I'm so okay, where the call. Yes, say I saw no soften your shit. And when I'm saying, hey, my man say, hey, soften, oh, she papa, say, hey, Meso, Sabio, my question for girls that I need you, man, I saw we could win. Girlie, Madame for Malambi. Malam seduk menene di girl won koma ma so bibia ye okay na ye kwa so di girl yi so fu ko hu a ana ma mi kuta mi nsem Kevin yanko mi yam wakasa Kevin mi yam makasa ama me re nyina ho sesa de na areho ana di girl ni ba mi echi emma sam ana ma ko pia so dem sometime me say na ya start gidin on sa sorry tango for sorry beat ni na epe gidin oh ya don na am for the bonum jeje so mente anyum na jeje so mente ni mako atobra mayemre wo makomam na sofi hon kronkron ba no bo musam koje for girls am ko kama sam sen mami su bu me girl su feel me e die na me ko ka tra safo Mr. Taylor back Kevin Taylor and then we're for girls here. I got you sorry them. I said we can win. Me pel ba me ya master ya ko pia sorry them. Set it to the master na dis soccer bet to ultimi die. Call Mickey. Somebody on we ankwara. Tete no embassy na dis soccer bet. Ya bu so na still wo ko ai. Enti entumi die. And na master me girem and am the press ashem scanderia bo baby. Stand na ma me no. So for no. Bompaye. Bompaye ended ye besi bisim yum di me bram. Me radi jago ma mi so cancel. Me see die besi. I say ma me no so ni mi o. So for no on more personal issue bi o. So on me papa problem o. Yes ye be bie nyoma so. Onyame be ye bie nyoma so see ye de. And then Kevin Maloko. Wakasa. Ya ga ma boda bo. me say so for so gina nipa so mon bompa ye boy nsem ne bompa me bie mani ba ko me ye na ne de na me pia ni mako we de me de fa he obi am ti be na ge na me pege na we pia me na so for oje mic na o tumi ka say hey hallelujah and the onyame akasa ye be hu bibia obebie so de ye se yen kan kire nipa onyame bebie so de me hu ne de ende ye hu nyoma foforo say da na me yam de me bra me sofi e de na wo hu a o di hu na mo so de mai minim so wo hu se malam say do aye eyi ama me wa ye for girls ama me me yam hye me masa no masa de jim scandalia bo be afi hello obeti also mo bompa ye na omutumi de jinima bo so obeti no bia yedi na me yam de me bra ye bompa ye ne din so obeti bo so bia yedi ye do nyame ase amen they say they be kire de si me yam si rade and then for girls captain ya chime mo am pese mo kwa bro kire mo nkwa ha ena mo am pese sebio ye bia djuma ma mo nkwa ha me na maka mfifi me pa bro kire ko sa pa djuma wakasa eradi akase me hu be bia me nko me am ko do so dem ma say confused so for say mo am kwa bro kire mo pa bro kire ko mo nkwa ha ena mo am sa pa djuma mo nkwa ha me ani pa ba ku me pa bro kire ko me asiri pa me sa pa djuma into wakasa ma ye confused me hu be bia me nko girl lead mirika petre akogina abrochire for side see eh abrochire for side so omo nkom ye dangerous o abrochire for line so nkom no e dangerous ena me show mo aso mo page me hia omo hia fo me show mo eh ena mo hia mo sa na adwuma fo ena me gina ho ma ye confused wakasa eradi akase odo ase makumemu beto aso abuofunu open story akoka now John Boedu ye nyina enim Kowinsani John Boedu ye nyina enim na oye MPP for general secretary emmoa ne ko hia ya mo ka se onom nsa dodo no apetition dodo oye kromfo onhyada ni ade papa bia ema party no John Boedu ye nyina enim se John Boedu de e kire we mbia petition de prego ye obenum ni nyina aye piai and John Boedu asa kasa ose de John Boedu say general secretary position comes with insult. I am contesting for NPP chairmanship. John Boedu say, "Watine chire hu say NPP for Jimmy. Omo nhyada nipa foforo bia ne nipa titiri bia nyansani bia. Na we hu say general secretary no position no e wo form ejimi for do so ho. Se sia so we hu say omo chairman no ye bosom. NPP for chairman. Osikejeti obi ampo nimu no. NPP for chairman Aise Kosua ogina ho na ye say. Enti John Boedu Kowinsani ne say they say o se party mu abie ejimifo no dɔɔso dodo ne nsua de anim ankenkan omo ye illiterate omo ye the foolish masses JB Dankwa na kan party ne party bia ya nhye da amfa nyansa na teye nipa bi na tena dem ka say omo pe party ahoaho omo ho ɛna omo teye enti watena se hu say party no magimi enti osaba na bebia na wo first na o general secretary onya sika no we hu se sika no amen no o pe bia ka ho ntiesia na obeye chairman enti John Boedu say se sia ne de omo hu se omo party chairman we jimi ontumi nkasa o de toto ase edu nkete ho a ade se o de jimi akototo nyansani hu no omo hu se papa no ye mole ontumi nya bibia de bia budi why se koko ase koko ontumi enhyeda enda ne bayere ono a yentumi mfa ne mbobode so ono so yentumi hyeda emfa ne nya aduane bia enti omo so omo pese omo change no enti John Boedu say ono pese obeye chairman. Na dia na mama John Boedu pese obeye chairman because onim se followers no mo MPP na Jimmy because the same MPP no ka kire John Boedu so ye Kowinsani or the prego application essay party no enti dia na mama John Boedu akotena kire aka se me hu se nkurase for the two ebie enti sia no John Boedu hu se MPP for mo ye mfui omo bie e mo two ebie enti o sa ba se omo nya ne chairman dia na John Boedu ehu a e ma ne pese obeye MPP for chairman. One thing, we use a party no emunipa na ye moa. Now, when I tell you, say the MPP, they don't see Ghana as a place. Omu we nyina say edipa betuma chichiri a na sometimes kofo bi ntimi ase. O share the trauma we all went through. On say for about 4 months or 5 months, 4 months technically, John Mahama be the president. Still, we are still suffering from some kind of trauma, PTSD. I just say we are still on the edge. I just say Ekufuado ni MPP for dom di efe muninti. Ama sesiano Uganda ni nasa opeso na kasa kwana ni yemu hihye no. If you say MPP way, omo yenkwase afo to the point to say omo ma Ghana fo akoma aye ding when it comes to even being patriotic. When it comes to even allowing honest people to lead us. It don't say, and the ayat didn't say, ni papa kura peso obwa Ghana form pesi ebe pene. Unma de kudra. If we say MPP mpreko way, at the yawo bi exrum kubi say Ghana form. John Mahama ne MPP NDC 4 way na sisi no almost started unlocking that kind of pain and the trauma no. But unim dia yapa. The NPP as a political party no. They have still not come to that realization, say, oh my ebony. They still believe, say, young woman a problem, no. They still believe, say, young woman a stupid. They still believe, say, young woman a tribalistic. Yeah, a man Ghana for Gina so to abatia MPP, no. They still see it, say, yeah, Jimmy, we are wrong. Intend to share MPP ni, and now we share say MPP for a conversation, and now we have a conversation. Now call now kutia. They are still not accepting say Oma offended Ghana. They did not respect Ghanaians. They put us through some kind of hardship. They basically run the country down. They just don't want to accept it. It is a basana. You ask yourself, say, why should any Ghanaian consider this group of pigs? Said they should come back again when they themselves have not admitted to their mistakes. And listen to him carefully. FM, and in his submission and his quest to convince the little pigs of the MPP, no, he basically tried to tell us Ghana for say NDC for Ghana for a tribalistic name MPP in summer na pokaye. Or when you say any problem, in summer chairman won't to mimo a gina ho a catch the Ghana for no. A year or say chairman Sabonso and or head the party say any problem. You see, they still don't see the problem they have caused. Because Omutsimuno, ya can for party, ya MPP for into Batma platform, so now end will lose election with 8 million gap, 1.8 million gap. Now that what radio Sony TV so catch the Ghana for say JJ Rollins ne kunipa. We'll lose the election with 1.8 million. The reason why the NPP wasn't attractive in the first place, people were saying, say, the party was doing what was being selective. The party was a tribal party. The party basically did not like some group of people in Ghana. Into when lose the election, no, what is the best conversation you need to have with a Ghanaian to come along and listen to your message and understand you? But when lose the election with 1.8 million gap, now I saw the catcher Ghana for say, Munyina Jimmy, JJ Rawlings na or the 1992 Constitution by now or the about Fourth Republic, you know, JJ Rawlings your medra, and you want Ghanaians to just get up and say we love the NPP, yeah, domo. No, it does not work like that. You are digging the hole deeper. Because at this point, Ghanaians don't need blames. Ghanaians want you to take the blame and accept to say you have offended them. For you to turn around as a party to now let us think, say, yeah, problem, no, yeah, JJ Rawlings in the Kunipa, yeah, JJ Rawlings in T, yeah, Metuma MPP, a chow ya kwasiaba. Because that kind of conversation, no, you are basically telling us, say, yeah, Jimmy, on some catch them will say, MPP for we naturally with Jimmy. On say, with all due respect to Asantephobia, sa nipa ka krebi omo MPP omo Asantephobia ni say Ghana for nyina Jimmy. And Debbie me catch Nyankopon say me danase. And I always appreciative of the onyame ayama me. Anytime Debbie me tra ha me se me do tumfo ase. Because anka me nyini wa Asantememu a anka san kwase asem we me anka me gedi. Nipa ka krebi omo MPP modwin say Ghana for nyina Jimmy because omo ti Asante kasa. Into abetna radio so asama na de danko kufuado ebie na no ka kire ye nyina ye tie wa Asante kasa mu. The body language, the arrogance with it. And the Wabetino catcher say, we should look at the context that Kufuado use here as Samono. Waka Samno Mobo. It is a Kufuado as some kind, Yen Jimmy and Tiasia, and Kenya MPP Abaya, and come to say, President to me Kasana could do upon Kruma Bichiri Mukwasia 4. So right now no Oseche Mensa Bonsuna only dino. Double identity Oseche Mensa it is a woman that the dance no. Or no be chere de ete no or no be chere ma chere. Instead of Oseche Mensa Bonsu or so di mokodi nchini asantini ba ebe brand nwa sia ka che Ghana for say president ankasa ye. Me MPP ni ya nkasa san chere nipa omutua tax mawo. Even if they are agitating and also omubu ofu say kwa na enye ya wo ye president a yen kasa sa sana penyini kasa kwasiato wabetena ho e justifying kwasiasem because na adwini mu no oti asantinti ye nyina ye jimi. Now you get what he's trying to do. Ye nyina ye tie agoveno achechede no kwasiasem o kan ye the body language. Who was HMS Abonsu when we school no be kire say we should check the context and that president no the okan no na okan yi keke dabi o mo na mo say party no say nka mo nim nyansa pa. This is the opportunity for you to tell Ghana for say you know something, I am not a child. Sebio Ekufo de Nyakwara, I want to render an apology to Ghanaians. That moment I saw the president utterances as wrong. Because these are the same unconform mama ye to me. Nana do danko Ekufuado, nanko wadane vegetable go owu. Kwabiri fo ya na kosa like to Obama no be president. He was supposed to show a little bit of respect. That is how impenifo kasa. But he is trying everything possible to defend something you cannot defend. So it makes us say Chairman Sabonsu more stupid than the president before, the former president. Yes, because Yenyan Kwarasa, we understood what Ekufuado said. We heard him the body language. We heard him how he said it. The guy was foolishly stupid and he did not respect any Ghanaian. The arrogance. This is what Ekufuado catches us and for. Also, nobody can threaten him. Nobody can threaten him. Were they threatening the president? No. They were sending a caution statement to him that we did everything here to Abamao. Now was HMN Sapagiti to some to a food junior cocoa show to Wabet now heading, who be cleaning mess. Who didn't say Jimmy? Nekufuado Kasani Ante. And this is what you people do. And it's not even what I said. You dimatem. If someone say you know Jimmy, a title, especially a Santifoca criminal more MPP, no. Or my junior almost say, yeah, Santifonti, Yanni a Tekasa, and then the Americans be doing Yanko Ponce. Say, me copy our Santimemu, Santimemutia Santicasa. Because their strategy they adapted and they say, San Kamiti, and come yet in and out in Krani, and now Adani, and now Unini in and out. Now man, to mean Tekasani year, and come back as a woman forget to Kevitela Kwasi and pay you on Tekasa. With the son Tia Santikasa. And quickly they rubbish you. And that is what they have done for all these years. It is an argument, ba, na so obi make a point. Omudi nka buta say we dey ni. Yeso we ya hunani, oh we dey oyen kran, oh en kran dey son Tia Santikasa. Kwasiato, dey Ekufuado kan ye ni ante. That is why I'm always happy because kasa na metiase e na menim ka e na menim samu twantra me hu e na mo ye diabolic aminim. I will not allow you people to lie to Ghanaians. No kranko na betumi achichere Ghana no. Enkwasiade na ekwoso say sutwa. You are supposed to apologize to Ghanaians. But you know, omunim say nipa dodo no mudi party na chi na Jimmy. Omunim say majority of the people omo ye MPP for no mo ye nkwasiafo. So they always play with their minds.
Running mate, and so the almost say his description of former President Nkrumah. Even though what
Sama Kennedy kafa MPP hun. Say MPP for young kwasiafo. We know Ukrambo so a part of such a stupid party. Odru hono. Kennedy in some or Katia party when to man your bold and Kasa Kennedy Jimmy. And that his utterances in the same party no. Which him. They see way more. They see everybody to be stupid. Me kai mo. Oh, in some Kennedy kaye. I will not read free reporter or Mankasan Saka. Hey, man, we defeat by no. This is a serious statement that Kennedy make here. You know why he did not speak on it? Because he knows. Say, there is a group in the MPP. So, I can't want some the presidential ambition, but bono. Ain't the problem? Nanka said your mobile opposition. They don't want to talk about it. They are playing around the problem. And I'm just a gun of where Jimmy into any tekasa, yabeda homo. Kennedy said, Party Muya Cromfort or Siba Umia and then the Yere Jantre ni. Kennedy catcher says Samira a jantreni. Or Kase Bawumia any economist or any perform or Niminyansa or no Kennedy crab through Bawumia policies. Nisi Kashano. Kennedy can answer when you or Boanasa or Boa, but he could not say it. Because then also Kase Kennedy as some kind no ninja so na Oboa, but on you say as some Kennedy can Omunina are involved. But he's protected his presidential ambition. So quickly he moved. We don't want to crawl. When you say party base in Jimmy. Into all be there, Debiano, on my friend of politics in Mukankai, or no, they are different from a year halitosis. Okay, ciao. Minimum so already see you. Okay, oh, because you some say, now the action no sort of quarter could you pay. Now, Ukuta a report, actually, the Kudienti Amuluzi, now as some Kennedy Kano made you lost the elections. You got there and you skipped it. Why did you skip it? He's protected his presidential ambition.
Thank you, Tim Deliver. When Tim deliver.
Say Chairman Sabos, you actually report about 2 in him. Now, what is interesting about what's going on? I say Chairman Sabos, you go to paper and we read through, and I question penny to you. Obia betina shows you could paper kind. You don't take that paper too. Or the document about also a piece in front of you. Now, always be a search Mensa Bonsu, play down Napo insult on Ghanaians and Kwame Nkrumah. Also, Omu Petumi, always be a manotier. Time and Napo Dick Sanko as a normal stage, Omina Stray. Mr. S, get me the video. Time and Napo Egina stage, Eka Sankwasi, 74 Kwame Nkrumah. Now, or search Mensa Bonsu, you could for the no be at the stage, they laughed. Omu Bomun Sim. Napo, it wasn't talking about development. Napo was directly insulting Kwame Nkrumah and Ghana for. Ya Kwame Nkrumah no. It was so about now always be all downplay matter no. Oh, Napo na sebi all can development too. And development no. Oh, all can president no do. And Kwame Nkrumah ka se kwa inte ho no. He, we mu omo ye dangerous. Me say, who MPP Asantini, enya Asantifo nyina o. Who MPP Asantini na who wo wa ku MPP Asantini ni first Asantini ku wo no. She, we mu omo ye dangerous. Me say me nka so bia goku MPP o e ya sem keke na meka mo bia goku MPP ni bia I'm just making a statement. Me say MPP ni a enya Asantifo nyina o Asantini o ye MPP ni na Cobra di nkan ko na stop your Asantini o ye MPP ni no ansa na woku Cobra no de man time omo ye dangerous me ka just nkofo yi omo opposition omo ye danger omo ye venomous o si bia wasa waya asem no oh Napo na some no development na okeka president and odu Kwame Nkrumah no into some no can we dangerous people and I said me call for I know them and I know what they can do. O say Chairman Sabons we give each Napo me na me catch now wo baby awedri wo age awedri. These are the utterances that took the party to opposition. Oh, President Teddy, what do? You let the people understand. I accept Napo was charged on stage. That is not a statement to make, and that denigrated the party. That is why we lost. You make emphatic statements. Or the insane nanamoho could there now come to me, man. I could pop and bar or such a mensabunsu. For Parliament Kobusa. Oh, run a damn or person order or such a mensabunsu. Could there none trap so or do a tico beca form? Saquano or charging or bar. These are dangerous, poisonous, venomous party people. Do not underestimate them. Oh, Bonio Mudi and Ninano. Oh, see you bet not radio, so I'm a simple amount or a dangerous guy. Is United Hono. Napo stood on stage. Mr. S, can you have the video for me? Napo stood on stage. Edidi Kwame Nkrumah tem di Ghana for tem. Danko for Yanamuti stage. Now said the Napo ye no, Sena enya. Napo making that statement, there was a lot of days and months left for elections. Did you people issue an apology? No. How many of you guys went out to condemn what Napo did? None of you pigs. And the Yanji Wundi. Eh, when me say me gumu party no. Asiafo, mo just say Jimmy. Napo some way, we had a lot of weeks to the elections. You people did not say anything. Nobody came out to apologize to say ye di Kwame Nkrumah teme di Ghana soul atem.
Kwame Nkrumah no,
these are tribal bigots. Eyimu omumbu obia. Ti ankasa ofri menhia, ufra himfia omumbu. That is the party ni moja no. Say yankase ufri efikasiem, yankase ebusuan we na obo, inton we na obo. They don't respect you, and that is what was manifesting on stage. These are the same people who killed Kwame Nkrumah. Omo party munipa na Nekufuado. Onu munipa de Kwame Nkrumah. And the declassified document and the John Mahama Kachiremo. US for an release statements, the CIA for you, JB Danko de Kwame Nkrumah. We are here. They don't respect anybody. These are tribal bigots. Statements don't make no. Now it's not about development. It was about denigrating Kwame Nkrumah, who is not an Ashanti. It was about Kwame Nkrumah, who went to the British, went to the Queen, and said that we need a one Ghana. Time and NLM. Yatino menshia. Actual letter command the Queen said they want Ghana to be severed. They want Ghana to be split. That was the time they hated Kwame Nkrumah, because Kwame Nkrumah was looking or fighting for a united Ghana. And these people, these ingrates, these political bigots, these people you cannot trust, these ingrates went to the UK to tell the Queen that the Queen should come and split Ghana. Would you see a Refia Diana? Would you see a Jimmy Anna? You people have always thought to say, yeah, Santifua, yeah, Jimmy. And Santifua, they are reasonable, intelligent, honest as Santifua. What but not TV so instead of you to be honest, tell the people the truth and let people know Napo got it wrong. And that is something that the MPP does not represent. Or say Chairman Sabosu, Ombu Kwame Nkrumah. Now again say, Sa Sabna Napo Kayano, Anka NDC Nigeria stage car say, Bafwa koto kwasi ampenyi ena okoti nkwasi party kanapo ene eye osechi mensa se na kobekasa kobeka se saa nipa na oka asasem na ombra menhia yetia na baba wa eka asem we ndi obi atem yese ombra menhia muko jojo abayewa no mo so omutuo na ahemfo amoteto mo hwe ne turum kwasi asem ye digroma otumfo ko UK ena mo ahemfo so mo boy samaka mo ma abayewa bebutuo na mo hwe ne toma adan a waka asem bi wo TV so ha Masa, munya butre ni enchichire man no. Munya butre ni enchichire man no. Muntumi nada obi abiebo, ye nie bie. We know what is right and what is wrong. And what makes me happy, the man many generally say, they are young Asantifo Nkwara. They are now understanding a try omo. Because today, Akwara already 18 years, 20 years, 22 years, 23 years. He does not fucking care who JJ Rawlings. During JJ Rawlings era, what happened though? Me a committee, I don't care. Me na make it all. And then Kura Omucha Soka Beta, Yeji Omubet Sika, and Kura Mupe Jumaye, and Kura Moye Juma, Omoyes Committee. They don't care what happened during JJ Rawlings time. Kobne Japan say Kuni Papa, on for JJ Rawlings in court. But now in time for Rawlings and court. In Tianya me pay Juma. And me pesa abino ebi adwuma mame na obeka chem se me asantini JJ Rawlings ku obi and na aban time no bi we ntimi nja na mentoma MPP we odwan ba Mumpe message foforo. This message enye dwuma biemo na de na one count for JJ Rawlings ho still NDC we need power. It be bia ni ho biemo mumpe better honest answers for the people. Things about JJ Rawlings enye dwuma biem it will not affect any elections in Ghana. Na free SHS ntuma asese obi adwene. JJ Rawlings asana be so obi adwene o bodam. Unimu nyansa. When losing election with 1.8 million votes. You are today telling me say JJ Rawlings could be in den. Nipo kumi no. Did you see JJ Rawlings pull a gun to kill anybody? No evidence. Inti anunti minja de bi nyina na mentoma MPP. Abuo biba. You are stupid. You people don't understand the politics you are doing. Titi politics na ye nananom ye kokuntokwa ye bobi tuo denjira ena denjira fo mene ye ena ye di coach twedi boss yako ena boss yako fe ne to ena ye twa ne ti ena enkwase asam sa ebusu antokwa ye chichiri man awuse ebusu antokwa eradi ye chichiri man ose ebusu antokwa na ebusuafo na kokwo mu ntokwa na omakodi omuhini a me afam ho ban me kan nipa ni contribution achichire Ghana Kwame Nkrumah ohini bi okoko ni ntokwa bi ebo ni tuo de media den ɔhene bi a yɛkɔtɔn no a ɔkɔ aburokye kɔtena Seychelles ɔhema bi a ɔkɔkɔ no media den ɛno ɛntua tax ma me ɛyɛ busua na history ɔmo ntwerɛ no mo protect it. That is not my job. When it comes to governance, it's different from the what we call a chieftaincy. And that is the mistake you, the MPP, are making. You cannot differentiate between governance and chieftaincy. You cannot mix the two. One is for a group of small people, and one is a holistic idea. Into the moment you people don't understand that, and that is the problem you have. You cannot separate the two. The NDC has been able to separate the two. And in the Ghana, or Hini be any Ghana, but Makase, or Hinia on the NDC, and maybe Ghana. No chief can say, Mina Milidi NDC. There's nothing like that because they have been able to separate the party from chieftaincy. So the moment you separate the party from chieftaincy, now the party has a clear vision how to, at the end of the day, attract the people and think about the people's concerns and bring policies and ideas out that will holistically cover every single person, including the chief. Because the party, when it wins power, it works with the constitution, which is supreme than any chief in this country. Into the moment you are not able to separate a party from chieftaincy, you've lost it. And into every single person in Ghana believes deep down that NPP is a tribal party. You know why? It is a tribal party because the party cannot separate itself from chieftaincy. Say ahimfie and they decided how the party moves. That party is not for the people. That party is for a group of people. Because Enisa ahimfie decided the fate of a political party. Do you get me? I'm teaching you politics. I'm teaching you communication. I'm teaching you how party works. This is journalism 101. I'm a and you people in the NPP, and it's not. And the matter say, I NDC for a tribalist. You are stupid. You don't understand. No chief in Ghana can claim ownership of NDC. No chief. And it is a congress. Everybody from different backgrounds is part of it. It's a congress. Meaning, irrespective of your background, your religious, your tribal affiliation, you are part. That is the difference. It is not about just word. It's about your actions. And the actions of the NPP over years has shown, say, it is a party that is tribalistic because it cannot disassociate itself from chieftaincy and clan. The moment it is that way, you cannot lead. In Tinkanapo, I can't question some way. No, Nanko saw church or such a man Sabosu. He was supposed to come out and say, no. Kwame Nkrumah could have been the worst person in Ghana, but at the end of the day, it was through Kwame Nkrumah and independence. So you cannot underestimate Kwame Nkrumah. But Napo, any Oseche men Sabonsumo and the likes no more MPP, no, they don't respect Kwame Nkrumah and anybody who isn't part of the clan. Because the moment you are not part of the clan, you were part of the people who said the Queen should put Ghana together as a nation. Until the moment you show the tendencies that you are part of the clan, you are part of Martin Mahofo, the NLM group that wrote to the Queen, say on Cheganamu. So they know their lines, they have drawn their lines, and that is how they move. Until Akorabia waited 19 years in there, he doesn't fucking care what happened in 1979. And fun, Akorabia waited 22 years in there. On Friday, see 1978, 1969, and fun. Akora and over 12 Babusa say, John Mahama, give me job. That is what they want. Into a Saranopa, no one said John Mahama, 24-hour economy in Juma, now you find a Juma. That is what the kid wants. And it's a majority of the youth today, from senior high school to Omomoto Abano, they were saying, say, Omumpe e-levy, Omumpe betting tax. Their problem wasn't Kwame Nkrumah. 2024, the young people who came out to vote, even senior high school Korano, their problem wasn't Kwame Nkrumah, it wasn't JJ Rawlings. So they didn't care. They cared about so be trying to bet in there, you enter the tax, obedience sika to the bottom, I move. That is the thing. Mo, you are missing the point. Where Jimmy? All downplay chairman to me, Jimmy. See, etremu, bantama hene, etremu kokofu hene, kweniti. Shesibi all downplay chairman to me, Jimmy. They just don't want to accept to say, oh my Jimmy losing elections. Right? Even in the report, they are trying to justify Chemaun to miss illegal mining. Into a party report, and I hope somebody justify why Chemaun to me or any illegal mining. Hope somebody a mere party report. Chemaun to me Akonta mining went into the forest, whilst they knew they did not have to go there. They went against the law. What the party report and the Ghana for say Chemaun to me had his concessions before. Now, Jimmy. How do you want this party to move on? He's downplaying the core things that destroy the party. All because the party is in such a way, say, MPPG a party for 8 years from Kufuor time. Ghana at 50 have you ever heard Kufuor apologize to anybody in Ghana? No. Dear Kufuor. Kufuor no more redenomination. Kufuor what is a Kufuor apologizing to Ghanaians? That no. Kufuor was still forcing to put Bawumia a dumb head on us. Kufuor even went to the extent of insulting Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah be a factory. Kufuor be factory ya junso wom. And so did Kwame Nkrumah tem. Kufuor Kuroma Santimemu obedi president 8 years. We do see one hospital. Kwame Nkrumah to me make sure say you see hospital. Was Santimemu. Na Kufuor Tigane di Kwame Nkrumah tem. This is how they are. Today, they are using a party report to justify Chairman to miss criminality. How? And you want reasonable Ghanaians like myself. You say, oh, where they are, where too. You better to amamo. Anke yempete. These people make keep him opposition 42 years. Me catch them. Me. Wallahi, Nyankopon ni makumem. As far as Nyankopon ama me breath, Kevin Home. Nobody make keep him opposition. When Jimmy, you people don't want to admit someone you're bonnet. At this point, we're losing election with this margin. When you're 38%, 38, you are still going around there. Moving good for between one continent radio so cabrofu. Say you need Jimmy and Tino Massey. Chema want to meet Jimmy or Ghana. Ebine ebiesi or Ghana da. Chema want to me Jimmy mu omo Jimmy mu so clean Jimmy mu yas Jimmy a Chema want to me Jimmy ye ebiesi wa Ghana da. None of you guys were able to make a public statement to say this stupid idiot is not supposed to be the original chairman. Chema want to me Jimmy mu kerosene Jimmy mu Tampico. Chema want to me Jimmy or Ghana. Did you tell did Professor Nano Poko Ajiman in summer obejina the radio so keka ye oyi go the free ni pa Jimmy no ho ewo Kumasi. Chema want to be Jimmy or Jimmy ye. None of you wo hwa obi anya hwa ntuma nkasa akwade Jimmy for mu yi no mo sa akoto abama no. And why would you shine said ye do kwaje bosom toffee ewo Iraq abetena said ye ai and a Chema want to me no the report says hey me say utiri shine said they look job before toffee ewo Iraq enti Jimmy enti ade achi a ye mesa line MPP na sesa o monsamra okay pincham our party is centered on Ashanti region. That is their problem. And Okatakyie say omedi do atem ombeka chem me ko say me de me awunani ba me papa yemfantini me Jimmy for omuntie teni ko ka se mo ka se teni aboa wo firi hin na oba ye into omuntie inzimani ko ka se Kwame Nkrumah asefo nkwasiafo mabono ni ko ka se mo fo Jimmy nkono wa mo de mo hyada nya akamfo yasefo ne mo into part we ntu omofo. There's nothing you can say to these fools to understand you. Omutirimu no obi Jimmy. But what they are failing to understand and they say omonkwara na omo omo sisi ano omo Jimmy it is empenifo dada no. They are failing to understand say the new generation no asantefo nkwara no they are not foolish. Until they realize say nkwara na omo ba no the new kind of asantefo nkwara na omo nyini no they are not the typical asantefo nkwara omo musa questions so they are asking questions omo nya de nkranfo no ewo nkran bia omo pe. So they are not going to be timid and foolish and be like they support Kotoko Asante Kotoko football club. Yes, they are not stupid because they are supporting the team that will win for them to get money and move. It is Akorano Kotoko Asa. You don't expect Asantini Akorana or the Sika Kosha bet Mr. Odahudi Kotoko. No. Ebi Odokotoko. Say Oya Santini, but when it comes to baby on fana komantua on fantuma kotoko obetwa NDC. If you say onim say NDC ba obey betting tax free or to meet NDCD. Babu sana osoya sante kotoko ni akwara. But about critical say, on for the sick and toso, on for the bread toso, on for the life and toso. Because just a lie. I cannot trust Kotoko to win this trophy. I cannot trust Asante Kotoko to win this trophy. But I can tell you for a fact, me Asante Kotoko ni. And no, normally you 2020 elections, and still this party, the leadership, because of tribalism, they have not learned anything from it. And yet then they will lose the elections with 1.8 million gap, 38%. Now communicators to TV so kase you be di Mahama atem ye de JJ Rawlings on the cool way mo. It does not bring any vote. It does not. It shows clearly where you are coming from as a political party. Because when JJ Rawlings asem, now when Kwame Nkrumah asem, you have nothing against the NDC. It's a fact. So NPP needs now no or can Ghana asem, no per se or can asem favor NPP. So when JJ Rawlings asem, now when Kwame Nkrumah asem, oni asem can. Hey, and a JJ Rawlings, you know, because the party is built out of lies. And nobody fucking cares about what happened in 1979. We are in 2025. And tokwa yas and tokun your boni pa 32 or jumping your civil or then time pam ewura insum echo say shells me and family home. They me here say yes sit soccer bet ye free ho me twa me di move. Do you understand? And we need to get this thing right. Anytime we catch Ghana for say MPP are not ready to come to power, they will be back in 42 years. Let's not give them any chance. Mama yan concentrate. Yehu so mo kasa yentie. Let's listen to them like comedians. Let us laugh after they talk and walk. Nobody should take the NPP serious in Ghana. Nobody should take the NPP as a serious political party. It's a clan. When they are in opposition, they are very cunning. They be our opposition and we use a bepa and hobrasia be. Oh, we are sitting unim. So only a form of cry, Sebio, and say, and sa a modian and yen chantontine. And I wouldn't say we are so sitting, but Fred there at the trassier. Chiana chia embuye obwa. Omo opposition omo better so the omo adwini nyadwuma. Oh, benuano, yes say in sanifa no edware benkum na benkum so edware nifa. Hwe ewiase de yes from oho ente woda. De ye nananom aka, say ade ebe wo no, eye na wotwa so. Kraman so de ope waka wa omfe ne sentreo. Hwe de ye ka nyina omo boa de nyina ya asa. Opetumi. Amenkofo bi ni omo de nyini ye minimum. Adana one for Azankwa. Afena mobeti ebemu Roman Catholic hymns. Afena mobeti ehona mobeti be openyina jekumoy. Afena omo chichire be omo de ebebe swamo. Go for we omo ye dangerous. We apino so from no mo. We dangerous. Omo pu ehuro te se moa. MPP. Me say afena mobeti ebe. Oh, enuanom we de damase. Ain yaka. Ye say edu ebe na etwie. Na ewo me na ewo yen so de eyade a enye baako na me nuano meka MPP party ewo hoi sebio ye baaye no Ghana fo nyina hu ye se obesa krampo a esa obesa no enya kroma feda no yaka ye na yasa kato ye se owi ofo nsa na wo hwe wo de party ne party bia oboa enkwase asebo nko a ode dada o omo ya azafo we mo ya azafo me no mo na nyini ye we mo me no mo na nyini ye e thought nko a brains e adwene almost sorry no pa do mu pene bu no nko na mo de nam omo ni bibia biem almost sorry no pa mo de tipe wana me pene bu no. That is MPP omo pa obi ebu no, and they are very diabolic in opposition. Enkwasi abe me say afa na mo beti nkwasi abe eba idiomatic expressions a wom eba ewo de definite answers eba afa na mo be kire mo ebe webo omo opposition omo say robot omo so ma start me say next time obeti omo nka. And honorable yada was also yes damase pa benden ye be di Ghana so if you say the obi anim you say obi amfa ne kokroboti benkum enkyere eye ne maame fie anase ne gya fie na ewom say yaba MPP the obi anim de be ye na na do danko ekufu ado you say be ma be ye bi wa me ni nyina tagwaje boy minimum 442 no omo the formation fufuro ba mo ye brebre na mu jabo ho on dem re no o metimuti minimum men go for a plan almost around pa one mebu no one betwi na di we de we kurasi ni beba kurum de omo ya no the moment obo plan no omo da ne moa. Don't pay attention to the MPP. 68 years Ghana, John Mahama and the NDC 42 years, they will make sure Ghana ayeye. Your president John Dramani Mahama, do not forget Hey, Kevin Taylor, my bottom. Oh, you're gone and now Shamia. Hey, Mr. P, Mr. S, move from us free, so I'm come as a minion, my dear. Why are you complaining? Honorable. Have you eaten? My team, they are complaining about something I cannot help them with. Honorables, have you eaten? If you have eaten, keep quiet. I'm talking to my production team. If you have eaten, please keep quiet, honorables. Have you eaten? Then keep quiet, honorables. Honorables. All right, this is our president, John Dramani Mahama. He is the president of the Republic of Ghana. This is beauty. This is elegance. This is sleek. And this is captivating. And we all have to be proud to have a man like this as our president. Take tall man, handsome, honest enough, speaks fluently. This guy is not trying to pretend. He's not trying to be like somebody. He's not trying to fake accent. He's not trying to create an impression. This guy is himself, and this guy is a real raw leader, and we have to be proud to have him as our leader. I am happy to see my president, and I know you're also happy to see your president on TV tonight. Pray for him and always support the president and the government. When they go wrong, don't hesitate to criticize them constructively. It's very, very important. So this is your president, John Dramani Mahama, the president of the Republic of Ghana. He did 68 years, and this is our president. Nobody can change that. Allah in his own wisdom gave this man to us, and he has what it takes to lead. Inti, I just came here to let you know, do not forget that your president, my president, our president is John Dramani Mahama. Solid. All right. Now, this is our ex-president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo. And nobody matter fucking. This is our former president. So this is our former president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo. We need to show to channel about the people or we could say or we be seen or we agata was a day and at the tata send the sinner to send a gum near the share and the two and a dollar doom no tin depend on go for crown bar sebio when you chow crack why yesterday and I quite tin depend na waba ni name na kwasiade and then the ultimate natural bar kunyaso what it Ghana more MPP for moi was I'm paying you a question in Kunya not in Amkrum na yama konwa V8 na oba time da form kwasiafo mo say refi. This Kevin Taylor didn't na atem ntia be di Mahama atem efa me ho hwe yes e na efa me ho Jo Mahama yes me ba no boy uhwinim me say akwa we ni atikrom ha saa chichide we saa eye cha obi we saa toy president we saa aponchireni wa de be hu ni tintin we saa opo we yet kroma na kwasensene akonwa na odenam Ghana okwa na ode akonwa se V18 na ye de da sandy water any vortic esi akonwa na nchen na ye so AC ne du high na kwasiampanyi we de akonwa di na chi ne nam Ghana krom ha yanka bibia 8 years akwa we kwasiampanyi we timitam akonwa si otam akonwa na ode sika mu na macho man kofi di echire ono so na ti echire ho no macho man ono so macho man di na chi Ekufu adu nkwa na bodyguard nkwasiafo. May your timing you I know what I'm doing. Besides to give me a green light to do something. Anything I may there no. My team they'll give me a green light. I'm green light is here to do something. Anything I may there Mr. P, Mr. S, do I have the light? Honorable, are you quiet? Give me the light. So this is Nana Akufo-Addo. Honestly, ex-president. Say na minim dia all real. Say Ndra wele ne demand o. Me king, say Ndra ye banku ne wele. Ena anope obey. Say ono obeda no yi ne sinegu glass mu, na da glass mu. Boko ne Akufo-Addo se da nsuo mu. I say dey ni fie ho eyi si ho. Eye aquarium si ho. Akufo-Addo obeda no I say no yi ne se no. No da tum nsuo nguro ne da nsuo nim. Na ewumuni ai omo de deto kakra gu nsuo nim se ono no na da gwa gu fuado no ono no bacteria wo de dum se ne senanya ne dia into beda na ye obekono wa ha terminator 2 time na 1 commando yi ne no commando so try through o yi ne ni time anaju 9 sa ta no yes ade no obekono na akwa we gina hwehwem na ta utwa na se no ye we yi sikai on bafo the Rambo used to be no. Or to me, but Rambo, they are not a shady handway. I go, I go, Wado. And Sometimes the rebel what that crack that. I go, what about some? So for girls they nya Rebecca interfere na titi Rebecca this so interfere hu na na bu ofu ai also twon so for girls they nya Rebecca na Rebecca say Ekufuado ni na nya kan shukra de me or for girls they nya Ekufuado by Rebecca akoko biri kakra esuru wisa efom wisa hwentia and garlic and your man de kotira Jones of fry and or the father dim o she Ekufuado be ma 10 gram ho e dro ni titi na so 24 December 2024 and a titi de so say hey ma wara gwan ma wara aponchi go sata aha into obeda now e crack no oyi ane kuta no o say glass no way omo glass bi wo ho ai tete glass kakra bi no de ne de milo no ai se box bi ho tete glass jug no they are tum nani name no mu ya kofi do ti na chi no no akofa de to kakra dia som aden say bacteria infected teeth into the one I don't know say can you give me water to drink this yi into Dominga can you give me water to drink into Najube 2 now Rebecca Adano Rocco can you give me water to drink I on to me when you get sitting in our to terminator omo pedeke Rebecca no one can tell my uncle what damn could be out there into a bed Rubber can you go to going or say what you want to baby but what is that what I won't go to going says I tell we terminate that to zoom into on to me kasa into endrano omo ye bangu ene kawuro na se ka kudi kawuro no oman tutu ni ye de na tutu na gbogbulushi no oman tutu ni ye what I say ye chiri I mean number for the crime for ye dem baby tutu kawuro nyina into kawuro no tutu ne ya tutu ma na nsi ya tutu ya no answer da an tutu ye ena omudi ye banguni nkuruma ma no wasia panyi into a mini nkuruma na ndra time na o wika wuro no wayi terminator that one into ano pay Rebecca yi no hohoro ho oyi ka wuro no hohoro ho ena de share fridge Panasonic fridge is ni hono top and down so jina konwa so no yi nsuo megba mudi mahama teme and the ocean MVP before between stressa yani did you be the Mahama tem no or ya kwasi am say me and family I don't care me and family go Mahama onya me ba o the wish you for who did that time o me respond me and family yeah ena oba it oba ya no kawuro endra kawuro bi shede num Mr. S give me video Mr. S get me video Andrea Kawuro shere dum into tissue na sini nyina no na Rebecca yi man fa shere dum to to wa wi Kawuro ne katrama na nam ho Kawuro no ho saa 8 hours wa sore akoda moa this is your ex-president man your friend no Dr. Michael Kojo Chiremantin. This guy is still occupying the office and the office he occupies to make sure very soon or your MPP ni and this message goes to the Jubilee House and the people who are making appointments in the Jubilee House. Why is this fool still at post? You see, these young men, they thought to say, NPP near Ekufuado, they were never going to leave power. And these stupid boys disrespected every single institution that was given to them to lead. Wouldn't they are this stupid boy or yeah? And anytime I say, humbly, I am sending this message to the Jubilee House. This boy is not supposed to be in office next week. He needs to be sacked or he has to sack himself. And whoever is keeping this boy in the office should make sure this boy never enters that office again. Now, this boy, he used to lead or head the Traditional Medicine Practice Council. A positioner, a president, they have a board. Traditional Medicine Practice Council. Sabwe we and a dano. But do you know what this boy did? In 2024, he actually wrote a letter to Ekufuado. And Okatakyie Ekufuado say, "Nana the Danko Ekufuado, letter na ochron ekome Ekufuado ni enie or say." The inclusion of staunch NDC members on the TMPC board is becoming a threat to government business and immediate call for dissolution. On what shock letter come Ekufuado say? traditional medicine practice council for board no ono hu ni say NDC for te so nti onpam wo mo ono na obeto board no or throw letter koma Ekufuado catch Ekufuado say, and this letter was written on the 8th of October 2024. Ono catch Ekufuado say ono suspect say nkoforo mo te board no say NDC for now NDC known people into Ekufuado should sack them and dissolve the board. That is what this boy did. His certification is it has not even been verified. Now, so we read the letter now, Chokoma Ekufuado now. Now, my mentor idea or letter. When you read the letter, this is what you see. You see the part now, Mama can read, you know. After this show, I'll publish the letter for you to read. Okay, baby, Mama can read now, or say. And he's referring to the board. Or say, they are not helping me to structure things in favor of the government and to also use the opportunity to making impact for making my government retain power through support of the elections among others, as their focus is on their private association benefits. See, ono na ye yin na obeda government institution ano no or throw letter come Ekufuado say on palm board no 2024 and ocho sa letter come Ekufuado yan palm board for no if we say board for no mote no omo man ho kwan ma ne ntumi nye adwuma nwie emfa sika embebo Ekufuado campaign and it happened. The board was stopping him from using that office to support Ekufuado's government. Into ono ye bold draw letter come Ekufuado say sack the board because ono ni trimu no omo ye NDC for. Hey. And sometimes people say you ever Ghana my young people na uhu kwasia say. Now this board in NEA Mr. W. Kojo Odum Edufo ni Abokobe, Madam Agnes Adai, Doctor, in fact, let me get you the names. The board for new. What track come for some pamu because omo man who kwama ni wiye sika me support to campaign of MPP. Mr. W. Kojo Edufo ni Abokobe Olesti din come for some pamu and send a elections no because omo man the kwama mani wiye sika. Hey, and me support Ekufuado campaign any MPP are buying. Dr. Paul Osei-Kofi, Dr. Ernest Asante, Dr. Albert N. Arthur, Professor Isaac Kingsley Amponsa, and Professor Isaac Ayensu. KNUST, members, that's the board. Or not sure letter as a young man. I don't know, yaman opportunity to say serve Ghana no. Or no, this boy actually wrote this letter to Ekufuado and telling Ekufuado say, Ekufuado, sack these people because I want to steal money to help the campaign, but they are not giving me the chance. This boy, Kwasia will be corrupt. Sorry, they say, hey, wait, small boy, oh, wait, corrupt is 1998. For all you know, he was born 2001. They say, small boy, oh, or no more match letter come Ekufuado say, or don't the board the NDC for Intiam Pamuomo. No one setting up a new board. Kwasia. Nema ametiwo akwesi die oye Kristo ni ba akwesi die wako school akwesi die abanya manejuma kwasia boy. That's why I'm telling the new government this kind of shit cannot stay in that office. He needs to be sacked by Monday. This boy needs to be sacked. Monday he is not supposed to enter that office. People need to prevent him from entering that office. He's not supposed to get the opportunity to enter that office again in his life. Because Osha office one, the idea ni say or office one or ye Jumama Ekufuado ne MPP party or person Wiesika in penifo amoya professors. Omoya penifo omunimu de. omote board so no. Who stupid, filthy young boy like you, who because of power, who throw letter come Kufuor say, pamo impenifu omo adwinin ekabo mu emebete saa eye institution because of politics kwasi ate se wo wenya baby abetena. He never thought his power was going to change. That's why I'm telling the Jubilee House. I am telling the people who work there. Today is this boy's last day. He is not supposed to come close to that office again. He comes to that office at his own risk. Nobody can guarantee his safety. This boy, the traditional medicine practice council, boy way comes to that office at his own risk. Today is his last day coming to that office. So Onwaba, why are you ready to take the consequences that will face him there? We cannot allow such people to be roaming in the corridors of such institutions, reputable institutions. We cannot allow such fools to run down this nation. And this is a warning to him. So openenkwa na opeso ye the MPP adwuma onko MPP office. From today, this boy is not supposed to come close to that office. He comes there at his own risk. He should resign, or he should officially leave that office and stay home, because nobody is going to entertain this boy at that office again. What I know is his certification has not been certified. Politics and raho. After this, we will go after his certification.